Most travelers believe one simple thing. If an item is sold in stores, allowed online, and fits in your bag, you can take it through airport security. That belief is wrong. Every year, millions of electronic items are stopped, seized, or permanently confiscated at airport security checkpoints. Not because travelers broke the law intentionally, but because the rules changed quietly, without announcements, without clear warnings, and without airline staff explaining the consequences. And in 2026, those rules are stricter than ever. Here's the part airlines won't tell you upfront. If TSA confiscates an electronic item, the airline is not responsible. Customer service cannot help you. Gate agents cannot reverse it. And once it's gone, it's usually gone forever. In this video, you'll learn the 10 electronic items TSA is increasingly confiscating in 2026, why these items raise red flags, how innocent travelers lose expensive gear, and how to protect yourself before you ever reach the checkpoint. Stay until the end because the final items surprise even frequent flyers, and one mistake can cost you thousands. Why electronics are being targeted more than ever. TSA is not just looking for weapons. They are looking for power sources, data storage, signal transmission, hidden compartments, and modified hardware. Modern electronics can store data, transmit signals, overheat, explode, or conceal prohibited materials. That means devices that were once ignored are now being pulled aside, inspected, and confiscated under newer security interpretations. The biggest mistake travelers make is assuming TSA rules are static. They are not. They change constantly, and enforcement varies by airport, officer, and region. Now let's break down the 10 electronics that are putting travelers at risk in 2026. 1. High-capacity power banks. High-capacity power banks are one of the most commonly confiscated electronics at airports. Most travelers don't realize that TSA does not look at size, they look at watt hours. Any power bank above the allowed limit is subject to confiscation, even if you have flown with it before, even if it is sold legally. And even if airline staff never warned you. Many power banks designed for laptops, gaming devices, or outdoor use exceed the limit without making it obvious. If TSA cannot quickly verify the watt-hour rating, they may confiscate it on the spot. Travelers are often given only two options: abandon the device or miss the flight. 2. Smart luggage with non-removable batteries. Smart luggage offers built-in charging ports, GPS tracking, and electronic locks. But if the lithium battery cannot be removed easily, TSA considers the entire bag a safety risk, even if the bag passed through security before, even if it was approved at check-in. At the checkpoint, TSA has final authority. If the battery is sealed or inaccessible, the luggage may be rejected or confiscated. 3. Modified or DIY electronics. Custom or altered electronics are a major red flag. This includes modified laptops, homemade power systems, custom battery packs, and DIY tech projects. If a device looks unfamiliar or altered, TSA may ask you to explain it. If the officer cannot clearly identify its function, they can confiscate it for safety reasons. Your intent does not matter. Your explanation does not override their authority. 4. Personal drones and drone batteries. Drones themselves are not always banned. The batteries are the issue. High-capacity lithium batteries used in drones are increasingly flagged due to fire risk. Some drone batteries exceed carry-on limits. Some exceed checked bag limits. Some require airline approval. If the battery lacks clear labeling or exceeds limits, TSA may confiscate it separately. Many travelers keep the drone but lose the battery. 5. Signal jammers and GPS blockers. Signal jammers and GPS blockers are illegal or heavily restricted in many regions. Even if purchased online, even if marketed as privacy tools, even if never used. If TSA identifies a signal blocking device, it can be confiscated immediately and may lead to additional questioning. Airlines do not warn passengers about this. 6. Large professional recording equipment. Professional grade cameras, microphones, lighting equipment, and broadcasting gear receive increased scrutiny. TSA may question commercial intent, data storage risks, and power requirements. If equipment appears excessive for personal travel and lacks documentation, it may be delayed, inspected, or confiscated. Content creators and filmmakers are especially affected. 7. Disguised. Electronics. Electronics designed to look like everyday objects raise immediate suspicion. This includes cameras hidden in pens, glasses, clocks, chargers, or other common items. Even if legal to own, TSA may confiscate these devices due to unclear function and intent. Disguised electronics are treated as security risks. 9. External hard drives. With encryption or unknown contents, external storage devices are not banned, but multiple or unusual drives raise questions. Encrypted drives, unmarked storage, or excessive quantities may trigger inspection. TSA does not need to access your data to confiscate a device. Suspicion alone can be sufficient. 10. Electronics. With hidden compartments. Electronics modified to include hidden compartments are treated as high-risk items, even if the compartment is empty. Hidden storage triggers immediate suspicion, and devices flagged this way are rarely returned. What airlines won't tell you? Airlines do not control TSA. They cannot reverse confiscation decisions. They do not reimburse lost items. They do not warn passengers clearly. By the time you reach security, it is already too late. How smart travelers. Avoid losing electronics. Experienced travelers research watt-hour limits. Avoid modified electronics. Remove batteries when possible. Carry documentation for professional gear, and avoid disguised devices. Preparation matters more than experience. Final reality. Check. TSA does not care how expensive your device is. They do not care that you flew with it before. They care about risk. If this video helped you, support it by liking and subscribing. Comment, safe travel. If you want a follow-up video covering carry-on electronics, mistakes, international differences, and how to ship electronics safely, because the most expensive travel mistakes are the ones nobody warned you about.